Hello YouTube, this is MusicDude14Z, and I know it's been a week, but I am finally here with my fourth Redstone tutorial, which is Behaviors of Repeaters. Sorry I'm so late in having this video, guys. Just lost track of time, trying to finish my summer work for school and everything, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this lesson basically just talks about repeaters, so let's get into it. So, we remembered in the other lesson how we were showing if we wanted to continue the redstone signal. So if we can just pretend, or add a delay. So if we can just pretend that this was a bit farther out and the redstone wasn't making it, or we wanted to add a delay or whatever, that's what this repeater's for. And now we're just going to discuss the properties. When I flick the switch, as you see, it's almost instant, but it may be a little hard to tell, but there's a 0.1 delay like we discussed in the last video. We're gonna set up to 0.4, because remember each tick on the repeater is a 0.1 second delay, so that's 0.4. And now you can clearly see the delay. And if you wanted more of a delay, you just add more repeaters. 0.8 second delay. And as you can see, when I flick the switch, let's do it with a little more repeaters here. Hold on. And this is 5 repeaters at 0.4. which is 2 seconds, because 0.4 times 5 is 20, or sorry, 2.0, awkward, not 20 seconds, 2 seconds, and you can see 2 seconds later the door opens. Notice how when I power the lever, the repeaters wait 0.4 seconds to light up, and the redstone after the repeater is lit up instantly after the repeater comes on. And same with turning off. And that's how the delay works. So the delay changes the repeater and everything after it. That's how it works. Alright, so let's go into powering repeaters. Repeaters, if you look at their texture, have a little arrow on it. I can't say for your texture pack, but for the default texture pack, definitely have an arrow here. Most texture packs try to follow that too. This shows which way to power the repeater. If not, you can always tell by the default setting is 0.1, so the two torches should be close together, and that close part, or basically the unmoving torch, should be the side you're not powering. You always want to send power into the back of the repeater, so that the power is moving the way the arrow is pointing. And as you can see, this is power, because it's from this torch. If you do it the other way, the wrong way for the arrow, the power doesn't go through. So repeaters are often good for constricting power so that it only travels in one direction, or you could just have messed up and placed the repeater the wrong way. So be careful. If you want power to go through, you can't power the front of the repeater. Also, as if I need to say this, powering the side of a repeater does nothing. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Alright. Another thing to note is when you power a repeater and it goes straight into a block, the redstone on the other side of the block will have power. I have not done anything else to this stuff. As you can see, it's all just, dirt down here. I'll fill it up later. And power goes straight into the redstone, the repeater, which goes into the block, into the redstone. This would also work if you had a repeater on the other side. Same exact thing. So that's often used in circuitry. Alright. So remember how on the second tutorial where we learned about behaviors of redstone, we talked about the stair step that it does, where if you place redstone there and there, it goes up? Well, we can kind of do that with repeaters. If you power redstone into the repeater, and it powers the block like we showed over there, the redstone on top will light up. It does not work the other way. If redstone powers this block, the repeater up here will not light. Therefore, you can't make a repeater staircase, because it's only going to go so far before it stops working. Oh well. So sorry guys, no repeater staircases. And if you made this a repeater, it wouldn't even light. So there's no way to make it a staircase. Darn it. See guys, I break my tutorial every time. I've never not broken my tutorial. Okay, so then we also have power going down the stair step. Sorry guys, going on a rant. This works with repeaters if the repeater's on the floor. Power goes into nothing and the repeater down here gets power. That's because, as we said, redstone powers the block below it, and when the block below it is power, the repeater gets power, and it goes. If the repeater's on the top here, the redstone doesn't get power. However, there is a way to fix that. You can use a repeater to power this block. Hold on, guys. It's nighttime. It's always nighttime in my videos. Alright. If you power the repeater and put a block here, Same thing as this, but there's a block here. See, without the block, nothing. But with the block, this gets power. Because of this property, you can use repeaters as a way to split power. And we can see that if I place the door here, oh darn it, actually I need that to be a line. Wow, I'm failing at my own redstone stuff. Okay, good job. So we can actually, remember how in the previous video we had power splitting? Let's block update. Okay, so repeaters are the other method of splitting power other than glowstone and slabs. They're probably a little more affordable, but they also have a delay. So it doesn't work quite as well as using half slabs. And, you know, glowstone is just hard to get. Because of that property that we were showing down there, we can make a repeater staircase downward. However, it has a lot of delay, and you might as well just use a plain old staircase. But in case you ever wanted to use repeaters in a staircase, it does work. You see the door closes, door opens. So it does indeed transfer power. The other thing I wanted to mention is using this method. If you use a repeater to power this block and put a repeater here, it won't light. Redstone will, but a repeater, let me just get it to face the right way, won't. Remember, since the way the repeater faces is important, it will always face away from you. See? Always faces away from you. Alright, guys. And again, I like redstone. There needs to be a block below it. That's for most redstone devices. Okay, guys. That's really it for repeaters. They're pretty simple. Just remember, the most important part is they're adjustable. That's the cool part. So that's it for this tutorial. So this would be MusicDude14Z. And again, my skin isn't working. Jeez. They need to fix that. But whatever. So MusicDude14Z. And I am signing out. Thanks, guys.